Hello everyone! And welcome in to the final stretch of Roulette Rivals 15, where we find ourselves in the winner's bracket round 5. My name is Cabin, you can simply call me Cab, and this match right here is to decide which of these two players will be going up against Music Inc. in the semi-final of the winner's bracket, with the two players in question, of course, being Dein Nomos to the left and Frote7 to the right. For both of these players, I've had the absolute pleasure of at least following them for some of their journey, with Quality versus Dein Nomos in round 4, which I casted, where Dein managed to... yes, it was a tie against Quality in that first match, and then a sweep shortly afterwards. And with Frote, I also got to cast Frote in round 4, going up against Growry, with Frote taking home a reverse sweep in that match specifically. And now I get to see which of these players will be better than the other. Starting off in Isle of Scale, chosen by Dein, it is Zoe Washington with a cleaver in the suit, and Sophia Washington with a falling object as castle staff. Here we go. We have a forced suit start. We have a falling object for Sophia Washington. I am trying my best to recall. Is that in the study room where you have the clock radio alarm? Is it that easy? It isn't, is it? I don't know. Dein, either way, will be starting off up in the chapel with a suit and setting up the Zoe Washington lure with firing the sniper rifle. And Frote will start off above the Constant's office, so to say. And we'll be moving immediately on down. Dein shooting out some distraction shots here in the Master of Ceremonies room. Confirmation from Colored Lonely in the chat that there is in fact a falling object in the study room, so to say. Or is it? Hang on, I need to confirm that further. As Dein makes the knockouts in the Master of the Ceremonies room, Frote is standing by this doorway waiting for the right-hand side guard, the elite guard, just outside the Constant's office to come in. Frote subdues him around the corner like so. And here's Zoe Washington on Dain's end, entering the Master of Ceremonies room, with Dein disguised as a regular guard, of course, keeping Zoe in place. We'll hopefully make the knockout in just a moment. There we go. And that's the elite guard down as well. Nice. With Frote now in the stash hallway, as I call it, up by the architect start. Disguised an elite guard, lures over a castle staff with some throwing distractions, as Dein will make their way up the pipe towards the study room in question. We have a note from Blunts in the chat that Frote's approach is good, but Dein has got a head start here. Let's see. And Frote has placed down a fire extinguisher in the study room in question. Dein now also in the study room, both of them waiting for Sophia Washington to arrive. Dein will be the first of our players to get it. 2 minutes and 10 seconds in-game time now, waiting for Sophia to arrive. And there's Frote now, about 13 seconds in-game time behind, now gets Sophia Washington with the clock radio. So yes, Dein definitely has a very solid lead here, if I dare say so myself, as both our players have now placed Sophia Washington under the chandelier. Frote did have the disguise first, however, and will get the kill just a few seconds prior, whilst Dein has to get the castle staff disguise, calm them like so, and can now get it like so and make the kill in just a moment, as Frote makes their way down the pipe just by Janus's grave here, so to say, has a trigger in hand. That's Dane making the elimination on Zoe Washington. And yes, Frote will be waiting for Zoe to walk into the area where they can be caught by the phone. But unfortunately for Frote, Zoe is caught in a conversation, manages to interrupt it, and... Did it work? I see a question mark over Zoe's head. I think it worked. 3 minutes and 15 seconds in-game time for Frote. Still disguised as an elite guard, mind you. I do not recall, where did they leave their suit? Ooh, where did they leave their suit, and how can they get it as fast as possible to then make the Zoe kill by the bushes here? Because Dane just got the cleaver a few seconds prior. Makes their way up the stairs just outside the grave once again. And what is it now? What is it now? You have Zoe isolated, as I recall, exactly. Cleaver in hand. You just need a suit. Oh, blunt. Thank you kindly. Frote left the suit up there, which might be costly. Up there by the chapel? No, it was by the Constance office, of course. When they were knocking out that guard around the corner. Yeah. Oh, that is definitely a time sink and a half. As Dane gets their suit right here in the Master of Ceremonies room, makes the elimination. What the heck? Oh no, the custodian! They didn't knock out the custodian! Who's in the... Oh no! Oh no! They didn't knock out the custodian, they heard the throw. And now Frote made the elimination on the Constance Bridge. Mind you, a very nice elimination. But, oh... I'm so sorry, Dane. As Frote gets the elite guard disguise by Zoe, will most likely... Yeah, here they are making their way down the wooden stairs towards the ladder exit by the side.
Yes.
And none of them are enforcers, any of those guards. We will confirm that it's Frote having finished 5 minutes and 53 seconds real time. That is a GG and well played by Frote, with some heavy condolences to Dane. Oh, bloody heck. Bloody heck, look at that. Now the spin board has been updated.
4-2 to 0.
Yes, it is 0-2 going to Frote. We will confirm. Shoutouts to Mr. Mike in our lovely admin, who the Master of Ceremonies room custodian has 1 scale. No, sorry, Frote has 1 scale. With Paris next at 11 minutes past the hour. Or to be more specific, in just over 4 minutes until we arrive. Oh, bloody heck. Oh, bloody heck. Now, as said, this is a match to decide. Colored lonely, Mr. Mike woke up and chose violence. Now, this is a match to decide who will go up against Music Inc. in the semi-final. Whilst the loser of this match, let's have a look-see. You will end up in loser's bracket round 7 and will go up against the winner of either Scruffy or Ducker. That match in question, of course, being... let's have a look-see here. That match will be in 2 days, on the 30th of August. I'll show the exact time once we finish up this match. With our 2 players in this match, specifically, both of them, of course, having stayed in winner's bracket for all this time and had a fight through all of it, for that matter. Frote starting off with sweep against King Camel in round 1, then getting another sweep against Pack in round 2, and then a third sweep against Big Machete, and then of course the match against Growry that I casted, where they got a reverse sweep to change things up a bit. And then Dein, of course. Round 2. Yeah, you were drawn into round 2 for Dein, going up against Rommel first. Also, oh no, they went up in round 1 against Soviet Dubov, and then went up against how do you say? Yeah, Rommel went up against Dein in round 2, with Dein making a sweep. And then Dein going up against David Red Sox in round 3, also a sweep. And then Quality, the match I casted, where they had a tie in that first round, and then Dein sweeped the rest. So you can see a certain theme here between these players, I will say that much. And don't worry about Frote's stream, I just had it hidden for a little bit. Yeah, no, it was me who hid the stream. Your Honor, it was me. I am the... I am the guilty party. Do excuse me, everyone. Do excuse me. Maybe, just maybe, if we leave it like this and just pray. We have 45 seconds until we arrive in... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna let this play out. I apologize. I apologize once again. Alright. We now have 25 seconds until we arrive. Give a shout if you find... Give a shout if you find the player's audios okay. Dread it, run from it, the ads
Agent
still arrive.
Duel starts in 10 seconds.
And here we are. It is Viktor Novikov with Suit as the scissors. Alright, welcome back, dear Suit. And then Dalia Margolis with Saber as the chef. Welcome back, dear Saber. I've had you in a previous cast. So yeah, we have another forced Suit start. With both our players loading in at around the same time. Both of them starting Attic, kind of having mirror gameplay now as we speak. Holy heck! Both of them immediately making their way down the ladder into the study room, picking up that same briefcase. And here's where it differs. Dein knocks out the security guard in the storage room, and Frote makes their way out here behind this security guard. Dein made a seeker shot on Victor. I believe Frote also made a seeker shot. Yeah, you can see Victor walking towards the bathroom in instinct there. As Dein makes the camera shots out here. Where is Victor go? Okay, there we go. Yeah, no. Victor is going to the Sheik's bathroom for both our players. Nothing strange is going on here. As Frote made a knockout on the Sheik and their bodyguard. Dein is just outside the room in question. Has Kurt following Viktor Novikov. Let's see here. Frote has the scissors in hand. Dein will make the shot on the doors, will unlock it like so, and Frote got the Viktor Novikov kill just a few seconds prior. As Dein has knocked out both Kurt and Victor, gets the bodyguard disguise, will make their way over to the scissors in the Sheik's bedroom. And, well, unfortunately, they are a bit behind. They are a bit behind compared to Frote. Because they both have very similar in-game times, about 1 minute and 30 seconds for each. And Dein only now, here at, let's time it, switches into the suit, and aims it up. 1 minute and 41 seconds in-game time, they now get the kill. With Frote having made that same kill about, like, do I dare say, 30 seconds prior? and has made their way to the auction room here to knock out the auction staff. Sorry, not the auction room. The room below the auction room on the second floor. As they wait for Dahlia to approach the balcony, makes the pistol shot on Frote's end, and will then throw the bust to lure Dahlia down. Right, now they need to get themselves both a saber and chef disguise. Oh, it's a library from Effie in the chat. This is called a library with the auction staff. Right, I gotcha. As Dane is by the sabers, so to say, made a throwing distraction for the stylist that's guarding them, and will break it open like so, and get the saber, all disguised while as a cicada bodyguard, mind you. As Frote made the distraction for this chef, walking into this room, and will knock him out like so. There we go. And now, let's see. For Frote, Frote walks into the stylist area, most likely aiming to get a saber themselves, all while disguised as chef, mind you, and obviously they have a briefcase in hand for this. Calmered the stylist, shot out the glass, concealed the saber in the briefcase, all in very, very quick succession on Frote's end, as Dane got the chef disguise a few moments prior. And I believe they're on the ground floor now, just outside where all the fireworks are fireworking. Gets the saber, will climb up this pipe. Oh, careful of the enforcers, careful of the security guards, Dane! Okay, careful of the security guards that are just looking up at Dane as they're climbing up the pipe, as Frote makes the elimination on Dahlia here on the second floor library. Dane has reached the top balcony where Dahlia is smoking, knocks her out, knocks out the cicada bodyguard, makes the elimination. Very, very nice. Just needs to make a shot on that cicada guard by the helicopter and climb down this pipe. Frote also made the eliminations a few moments prior, disguised as an auction staff, making their way down the central staircase down to the kitchen exit. This could be really close, actually. Holy heck. I know I said earlier that Frote was in the lead, but that has really changed now, as both our players finish 2 seconds within each other. Dane finishing 4 minutes and 56 seconds real time with the helicopter exit, and Frote finishing 4 minutes and 58 seconds real time with the kitchen basement exit. Oh, now that is very, very fun. Dane exited 1.79 seconds earlier, according to Mr. Mike in the matchups chat. Heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah, that's a big GG. Oh, that's an amazing GG for both our players here. We will patiently await for Mr. Mike to calculate the results. To make that clear, no worries at all. This is quite an important match. Take all the time you need. As we can have a look-see at some other things in the meanwhile regarding this tournament. We have seen both our player picks now, of course. Dane with Scale and Frote with Paris, with Dane having banned Sapienza and Frote having banned Ambrose Island. And looking at the RNG maps for this, I won't spoil all of them, but I will spoil the next RNG map, so close your ears for like 3 seconds if you don't want to hear it, but it's Marrakesh. And then we, of course, have 3 other potential RNG maps. Shall we continue this? We have some discussions from both Dane and Frote with each other in the Discord chat. Both players, of course, having done the spin in 1 attempt each. Just first try, no restarts, no extra load times. It is just that first one that needs to be calculated for both players. Frote predicts that... Oh damn, Frote not expecting a win here, to be honest. Interesting. So Frote doesn't have high hopes, but that remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. Either way, it would be really, really fun if we have a tie between both of them and they get 1 point each. Greetings, traveler! Greetings, some random person in the chat. Happy to see you. Ah yeah, that reminds me, we also had some discussions regarding Paris strategy in the chat. Mostly from Blunt, if I'm allowed to say so. From Blunt, was wondering if Suit Double Down would actually be faster. Now I see the in-game time, it seems clear it would. I will admit, I have been playing around with the Double Down myself. Not much. Mind you, I'm not a good roulette player. I've only dabbled with it just a teensy tiny bit. And Suit Double Down would actually be faster. So you would start off... Well, in the suit, obviously. And get the phone. Fireworks. Sorry, I'm just thinking and I'm having trouble putting my thoughts into words. We have some Haven hype from Pigiero in the chat. I think you've gotten your maps mixed up. Now don't get me wrong, Marrakesh is quite sunny. I won't deny that much, but it is not a resort. That it's not. That it is not. Although, to be fair, I guess Klaus does treat it as a bit of a resort hiding out in the Swedish consulate, but that's besides the point now, isn't it? Bring out a Steve spin. Well, not yet. Not yet.
You made it. Most impressive, Frote7.
What else do we have? Let's see. Let's see. Wilton hype. Yeah, sure. Just say every map. Just say every hype for for all the maps. Just keep it going. Keep passing around the hype. As I hold the Steve spins for ransom, according to some random person in the chat. And look at all this hype coming in here. We got arrival hype from Blunt, Romania hype from Colored, Dunewall hype from Randy. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Hey, Blint. I'm trying my best, okay? Speaking is hard. Hyrule hype. Good evening, Frote7. Your target is Link. The target in question has been spotted robbing multiple houses in a row and causing multiple acts of property damage against the homeowners in question. I will leave you to prepare. Let's see, I'm just bringing up the RR stats pages for both of our players. Frote, of course. Oh, there we go. Hi. Thank you, Mr. Mike. We have the results now. It is a tie between our players with 1 point going to each. And that right there, holy heck, look at this. Look at this from Mr. Mike in the chat. Frote loaded once for 6.14 seconds. Dein loaded once for 4.58. As a result, Frote has a 0.23 second lead, which is a tie. Score 1-3. 6 seconds loading time for Frote. How fun. How fun. And we also have Mendy in the chat, of course, saying that they might cast again in the future. Now that would be very lovely, and you are very welcome to do so. I'd love to have some Mendy cast again. As we now have, in the match in question, we have just about 1 minute until the spin arrives. As said, I have the RR stats pages up for both our players. Frote, of course, is a very, very familiar face. The one who started it all here, ever since day one. And Dein, of course, who debuted in Roulette Rivals 12, immediately got a second place just right off the bat. Very, very nice. Earning the very well earned RR finalist subtitle in their name. And then has participated in every tournament since, I believe. World Championship 2023, then 13, and then 14, and now, of course, 15. Regarding Frote's stats, we might mention those if we have another photo finish to calculate. As the spin in question is raised as a Dan with a fire axe as consulate intern, and Klaus Hugo Strandberg with an explosion accident as the bodyguard. Okay, so we've got two disguises that both have very nice ties. One of them being unique, of course. Steve! It's Steve! You've done well. As said, I hold them for ransom, but I decided to be kind today and simply release them, as Frote loads in as a waiter, immediately replans afterwards, and will switch out, let's see, bringing out an ICA flash phone, switching out their stash to the consulate cleaning place, and that's a breaching charge, as they now load in once again as a waiter, and then replans again. Oh boy. So that is 2 loads already, with a third one coming in hot. Dein has been planning in the loadout menu meanwhile during all of this. And now, as said, Frote loads in as a waiter for the 3rd time, makes their way out of the cafe in question. Dein Nomos also starting off as a waiter, immediately making their way to the bathroom, where they place down the phone, presumably for this bodyguard to find, as Frote gets the intern disguise first and foremost, with a nice counter shot, and is now making their way through the crowds of people and nearing the consulate as we speak. The broken off wall, as you would call it. Dein now got the bodyguard disguise, stashed it, has got it now, and will make their way... Ooh, where are you going? Past the snail stands, picking up the propane flask. Going past the shoe shop now. Ooh, intriguing. Very different strategies for both our players. Very, very different. Because Frote is in the consulate parking garage with a fire axe in hand, gets their briefcase from the storage room, and the breaching charge as well, of course, and will stash the fire axe in said briefcase. As they make their way out to the consulate parking garage once again. Dein now enters the consulate parking garage as well, also as a bodyguard. I believe they threw their propane somewhere as well, but I failed to see where. As Frote made the remote explosive to open up that door, gets the propane flask by the bottom of these stairs in the consulate, and Dein. What's the plan here? You have a pistol in hand, we'll shoot it at one of those guards, and we'll most likely run here while they're panicking and get the key card. And key Frote is setting up the isolation for Klaus as we speak, with first and foremost the security guard, of course, with the vacuum cleaner. And we can see now 2 minutes and 5 seconds in-game time. Klaus is approaching the balcony. Dein, 2 minutes and 5 seconds in-game time now, makes their way up the stairs. It's just outside the cleaning room. And will probably set up a similar isolation. There we go, dropping the propane flask. Just need to turn on the vacuum cleaner like so. And throws the wrench at the same time, but the door launches the wrench away. Good thing Dein has a second one. And Frote, right, they set up the remote explosion accident for Klaus here and makes their way out as an intern. Has no need to worry about any of the security guard enforcers by the stairs. And Dein, here we go, they got the propane flask set up in the disguise, will shoot it, and that is Klaus eliminated as they change into the janitor disguise and will make their way out across the balcony like so. Frote, of course, as said, you have the consulate intern disguise since way back. You have a flash phone in hand, so one could suspect that you're going here to the cafe and to its bathroom to catch this bodyguard with the phone. As Dein is also an interesting case here, because they haven't gotten the intern disguise yet. They haven't gotten our dear Steve. They do have the fire axe though, in that fancy briefcase that they're holding in their left hand. Has a durian in their hand, and it's just searching for Steve, it would seem. With Frote getting the bodyguard disguise in the bathroom, as we suspected, makes the elimination and swiftly switches back to the consulate intern. So now they can just casually book it towards Reza Sedan. Whilst Dein is kind of just sort of outside where the headmaster resides. And yeah, there's the intern right there, walking towards Dein as we speak. Dein is waiting patiently for the perfect moment. Durian in hand. Bumps into the intern and drops it. And we will see that the intern will politely get sick and go somewhere, so to say. As Frote is breaking into the school now with their crowbar, knocking out our very familiar militia guard. And I was about to say as well, just before Colored Lonely also mentioned it in the chat, Frote might have an advantage here. To Largesso in the chat, yes, RR rules require the spin to be played on 2 skull difficulty, also known as professional difficulty. And yeah, Dein is just waiting very patiently for the intern to finally arrive in this bathroom. Will swiftly get calmered in the buttocks, as Dein can now finally switch into their disguise. 5 minutes and 30 seconds in-game time, will make their way towards Reza Sedan. But Frote has around the same in-game time, well, exactly the same in-game time as Dein, now being 5 minutes and 45 seconds after all my talking, has Reza Sedan right in front of them after having set up the intercom lure through the throwing distractions a few seconds prior for Reza to investigate. Yeah, no, Frote's got this. That's Reza Sedan down on Frote's end. And they just need to make the exit. Do they have the keys for the van? No, they do not. No, they do not. And it doesn't seem like Frote has any interest in getting the keys in question, unless they're switching into a military guard uniform. But they are promptly making their way out of the school, it would seem. So yeah, no, they have no interest in getting the keys. There's going to be a bit of delay until Frote makes the exit, which admittedly might be enough for Dein. If Dein can very quickly get this intercom isolation, make the kill, and then make the truck exit of which they have the keys for, that we know. Oh no, but they're having No, they're having unlucky timings with this military guard just standing in front of the intercom. Oh no. And with Frote having made the exit 8 minutes and 9 seconds real time, with the photo finish timer having been ticking for Dein, it's at 20 seconds now as they made the intercom lure. This might be too late. This might unfortunately be too late. Yeah, that right there is the photo finish timer running out, leaving the score at 1-5 between our players. So, yeah, damn. GG's. GG's indeed. As we now move on to Hokkaido next. From Rupon in the chat, Frote is strong in Season 1. That cannot be denied with, I mean, the amount of times you have played these maps, dear Frote. That cannot be denied at all. As we now have 2 minutes and 20 seconds until we arrive. I suppose while we have the spotlight on Frote, we might as well just quickly go through your very, very impressive record. 4-time RR champion, of course, winning the first Roulette Rivals on PC, then the second one, and third one on PC as well, and then something happened in Roulette Rivals 4-5 until they got the victory in Roulette Rivals 6. And then of course Frote has done an exceptional job in like all of the tournaments that they've been in, of course. As with any player, there are some low points, but I will not hold those toward you. I will not hold those toward you at all, and no one should, for that matter, just for your pure dedication to this entire community. It is something to behold, and I thank you dearly, dear Frote. Right, a bit of a mood whiplash here. We have the same personal bests for both our players here, as I saw... who was it that mentioned it in the chat? Yeah, it was Growry who mentioned that it was equal personal bests for both our players. 2 minutes and 46 seconds, with Dein, of course, having a lifetime performance of 8 wins and 1 loss, no ties, and Frote 15 wins, 8 losses, no ties. Oh, and this will be the 10th time that Dein is playing on this map. Nice round numbers. The round number of, what do you say? The 2-digit numbers. Yeah.
Duel starts in 10 seconds.
At one point we had a three-way tie for Reki and Hokkaido. Oh yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. As we now have the Hokkaido spin in question being Eric Soders with Shoot the Heart as bodyguard, and Yuki Yamasaki with Drowning as the surgeon. Okay, yep, this is a surgeon start, alright. And then you can just get a bodyguard disguise in the morgue to shoot out the heart real fast, and then just book it towards Yuki Yamasaki. With both our players now loading in. Dein, no! You forgot! You forgot that you have to wait for the cutscene to play unless you get caught by the... And Frote remembered that. Frote remembered to wait, giving them a bit of a head start here as they make their way down the stairs to the morgue. Dein now waiting for the surgeon to walk past, and now makes their way towards the morgue now. Ooh, soon to be 10 seconds in-game time. Frote having 20 seconds in-game time. Gets to the bodyguard in the security room, knocks them out, will stash them. Will just shoot out the heart in just a moment. Go, 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 go. Line it up. One shot, two shots. That's Eric Sodas eliminated. Gets the Surge Disguise once again. And will make their way out. Dane, now in a similar position in the security room. Will line up once again. Has a sniper to line this up. Oh, very nice. And that's the hard shot out on the first shot, of course. As he switched back into the Surge Disguise. Go, 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 go! You have no time to waste! Neither of these players have any time to waste! As Frote is making their way down the hallway here with Yuki Yamasaki in front of them. Uses the keycard scrambler on Jason Portman's suite. Lines up the secret shot on Yuki. Misses the first one. And has to get Yuki with the second one. Oh, okay. This could be some shenaniganery here. Because now you have to deal with both of Yuki's bodyguards. This could be some shenaniganery. With Dane having opted to just use a durian instead. Drops it off here by Yuki. Hopefully catching at least one or both of those guards. Frote, okay, look at this now. Frote's got the two bodyguards lined up. No! Oh, maybe? 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 Oh, okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, 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 okay. And, okay, aims up. No! No, 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 no. Okay, oh, no. Oh, shoots her in the foot. Oh, no. Dane making the drowning elimination at the same time there. Oh, no. No, Frote, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's over for Frote.
That's both targets down.
Oh, they got that side KO on that first bodyguard. And still kept green guns. And it was so good. And then they managed to knock out the second one from behind. But by that point, Yuki had taken 2 steps away from the toilet. 2 steps too many. And during all of that, Dane just very casually eliminated Yuki Yamasaki and will be taking home the 2 points for Hokkaido. Oh. Oh, GG's. I am so sorry, Frote. Like, both of you played really, really well, and I deep down, I of course would have wanted Frote to succeed in that shenaniganery. But GG's to Dane. Very well done. And I mean, it means... Well, with Dane taking home these points, that means that we still have a match on our hands. With the score at 3-5, we are now moving on to Dubai. And we genuinely have a chance here. We genuinely have a chance at a map 6. Dane just needs to win this one. Just needs to win it. No pressure, Dane. No pressure, Dane. Just at all. At all. Look at that lifetime performance. 6 wins and 0 losses and 0 ties on Dubai. For Dane, right there. No pressure at all at winning this match against this absolutely scary opponent while also keeping up that perfect record. No pressure at all. As map record is of course 1 minute and 26 by Scruffy in Roulette Rivals 11. Also an incredibly scary player. Like, And then of course we have Frote with the 14 wins, 9 losses and 0 ties on Dubai with a personal best of 2 minutes and 56 seconds. And Dane having a personal best of 3 minutes and 12 seconds. From Effie in the chat, technically this is a reverse sweep possibility for Dane since we started with a tie. I don't think so, unfortunately. Cause wasn't it... Yeah, hang on, I'm checking the matchups channel again just to make sure. Yeah, no, it was Frote who won the first map. Yeah, exactly. And then it was the second one that was a tie on Paris. And then, yeah, that left the score at 1-3. Then it was Marrakesh where Frote won. And now Dane winning here in Hokkaido. No worries, Effie. No worries at all. Please, please, please. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Oh, what is this from the chat now? What is this I see in the chat? Rupan, I'm smelling photo finish potential. Mr. Mike, immediately. No, please, Rupan. That is not what you want to hear from the match admin, because now I'm concerned at the spin in question. That's arriving in, 5 seconds, no less. Let's have a look at what we have. It is Carl Ingram with an SMG as kitchen staff, and Marcus with a silenced pistol as Ingram's bodyguard. Okay, this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought this was gonna be like a timeout spin for Dubai. But no, both our players immediately starting off as event staff, making into the quick kitchen first and foremost to get the kitchen staff disguise. And of course, firearms for both of our targets. You just need to bring an SMG, don't you? Or if even that. You can get like both of them on this map, can't you? Yeah. As both of them are just outside the security room, both of them throwing blue eggs on the 2 security guards by Marcus, and then Frote, actually, you know what, both of them subduing the 3rd and last guard to then knock out Marcus. Frote getting a frontal KO, and Dane getting a back KO, keeping their green guns. And now, yeah, okay, it is slightly, never mind, it's no longer mirrored. With Frote, what was that? No, first of all, Dane placing the propane, breaching charge, placing the breaching charge to make it through the double doors up to Carl. Frote making their way out through this art tech area, I guess we'd call it, and climbing up here to the 2nd floor of Carl Ingram. Both our players making the knockouts on all of Carl's guards and bodyguards. Dane made the first calmer shot, makes the 2nd one, and now only has 1 guard left. Frote, I believe, has knocked out 2 of them. 3 of them now, has Carl right in front of them. Dane makes the elimination, and Frote following suit very, very shortly afterwards. No! No, Dane! The janitor! The female janitor right across there saw the bodies and then saw Dane switching disguises as Frote made body shot after body shot after body shot on Marcus there in the security room from the balcony, making the elevator exit as a bodyguard. And that is a GG. From Observer in the chat, some bullets flew past Carl's head and hit the wall, most likely then triggering the caretaker, the janitor NPC, to investigate. So that means we now end this match at a score of 3-7.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed from Frote. Oh. Well, GG's. Bloody heck, yeah, GG's. I'm just sad it's over already. Ooh. And to be fair, it's not over yet for either of our players. That's the good thing about this. We will just see Frote going up against Music Inc. in the semifinal. Congratulations to that once again. That is going to be a very, very exciting match indeed. With, of course, Dane going up against the winner of either Scruffy or Ducker, going up against each other in round 6, and then meeting Dane in round 7. That match in question will, of course, be on right there on the bottom of the screen. We have the 30th of August, 16 CEST. They will be going up against each other. And then we have Fanium versus That Observer going up against each other later today. Unfortunately, at 2 a.m. CST. And I say unfortunately because I won't be around to see that match. But we will hopefully have a very kind caster who can take the match at this hour and broadcast this very lovely match for all of you to see. For that matter, I suppose I'll wrap things up here now. Thank you all very, very kindly for being a very wonderful audience. Thank you, Mr. Mike, for being our lovely admin. GG's once again to both of our players. Really well done and really well played matches. And yeah, thanks for the hype as well. That really hyped me up just before the cast here. That was lovely. And yeah, I'll now... I've said my piece. I've said enough. Have it good. Bye-bye, everyone.